that look? Pretty nice. I like. What's going on, internet world? Today I am back, and what we're going to do in today's video is I'm going to go over my first impressions of the Sony A7C. I've recently made the change over to Sony. I used to be a Canon user. In fact, I'm recording this on my Canon M50. So let's go ahead and crack this open. Alright, as usual, we have paperwork, manuals, not the manual yet, bunch of Sony stuff, and here we go. What do we have in here? The first thing that I see is the strap. Kind of a cheap strap, but does the job. Second thing that I grabbed is the battery. This is an upgraded battery from most of the Sony APS-C line cameras, so they're supposed to have better battery life than those smaller cameras, the APS-C bodies, as well as in comparison to something like my Canon M50, so that's going to be exciting. What do we have next here? Looks like a plug for the charger. And then here we can go ahead and grab the body itself. And looks like we got a USB cable on the bottom. So let's go ahead and open this. So unwrap it. And here we go. Our first look at the Sony A7C. Check it out. It's a bit of a weird feeling for me moving over to Sony because I have loved my Canon camera. Like I said, I am recording on the Canon M50, and you know, I've enjoyed it pretty much up to this point. This is not one of those YouTube-y things where I'm moving over because it's the popular thing to do. I have some more surprises after this camera. This is not the only camera I got from Sony, but just quickly, I love the way this feels. It's going to feel better than my miniature Canon M50. It's a little beefier. This does not have an EVF up here. It's a compact version of the A7 III from Sony. And you know, they made it a little more compact. I think it's a little wider, if not about the same in terms of the thickness. And here's one of the best things about this camera that the Sony A7 III did not have. So now we have a flip out screen, which is something that Sony introduced for the first time in their full frame cameras on this camera before the A7S III came out. And it's going to be fun. I can use this for vlogging. I can use this for videos like this where I'm recording myself the same way I am doing on my Canon M50. Let's check out the sensor. There we go. My first full frame sensor camera. And I'm going to have fun with this thing. I got some pretty nice lenses, which I'm not going to discuss yet. Those are going to be unboxed and have their own first impressions. So, alright guys, so here we go. This is the first test with the Sony A7C. I got my secret lens on here. I'm recording myself at the lowest aperture for this lens that I have attached to the Sony A7C. I haven't plugged no mic to it yet, and if the audio sounds terrible, I doubt it. It should sound alright. I apologize if it doesn't, but yeah, this is the first test of the camera, and let's quickly just take a quick walk. I'm holding this with my hand. Walk over to my little Christmas tree area, see how the bouquet looks. And here we have the Christmas tree. How does that look? Pretty nice. I like. Anyways guys, so let's get back to the video. So yeah, the first impression, I would say, like I said, I love how the camera feels. I love the quality. I went for this two-tone look, which is kind of a Fuji thing, or, you know, reminiscent of some of the traditional old school cameras. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this camera, so please tune in so that you can see the content that I'm going to be making going forward with this camera. That's pretty much it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are someone who wants to follow along and find out what this camera can do, please go ahead and consider following the channel. And again, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.